welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a variety pickle, that is Andhra style cauliflower pickle. So we might have made using this cauliflower we have made Gobi 65, Gobi Manchuria or some different curries using this cauliflower. So why not make a pickle? So today we are going to make this Andhra style cauliflower pickle, which has very different flavor from our normal pickles. And if you check my channel, you'll get to know that I made a video using a recipe using this cauliflower, that is cauliflower chicken. That is another variety recipe. Please check that video. So now let's see how to make this Andhra style cauliflower pickle.
Here I've taken 2 cauliflowers and I've removed the florets from our cauliflower and I washed it for 4 to 5 times. Now we need to boil some water and add some salt as well as a little bit of turmeric, and we need to soak these florets so that if at all pesticides are sprayed on them to get rid of insects, the pesticides effect will be gone. So for that, let's boil some water and add a little bit of turmeric and salt and then soak these florets for 1 minute. Now here I've taken a vessel and I've added a little bit of water in it, sufficient for soaking our florets, and I have switched on the flame and let's wait till our water boils, and once the water starts to boil, then we can add salt and turmeric. Now here the water has started to boil. Into this let's add a half teaspoon of turmeric powder. Let's also add 1 teaspoon of salt. Now the water has boiled well. Now let's switch off the flame and let's add our florets. So now let the cauliflower florets be soaked in water for 1 minute. After 1 minute, we need to drain the water and transfer this into a bowl. 1 minute is done. Now let's drain the water from the florets and transfer this into a bowl. So now here we have drained the water from our cauliflower florets well. Now we need to dry the water completely from our florets. For that you can either spread a cloth and add these florets into it and you can keep it for drying, or you can dry it under the fan or under the sunlight. Now here we have dried our cauliflower florets well. Now into this we have to add a few ingredients. Now let's add, here I've taken 1 teaspoon of methi powder. I've roasted it and powdered it well. Let's add 2 teaspoons of methi powder. Let's add 6 teaspoons of mustard seeds, roasted and powdered. So here I'm adding 6 teaspoons of mustard powder. Next we have to add red chili powder. So the quantity of adding red chili powder is based on our cauliflower. So whatever measuring cup you are taking for measuring the cauliflower, that should be used for measuring the chili powder also. So here I've taken a measuring cup, and with that cup I have measured 6 cups of cauliflower. For 6 cups of cauliflower we will be adding 4 cups of chili powder. So the same measuring glass which we have used for measuring our cauliflower should be used for measuring the chili powder. So for 6 cups of cauliflower we will be adding 4 cups of red chili powder. For 4 cups of red chili powder we will be adding 2 cups of salt. So after mixing, you can taste it and you can reduce or increase the amount of salt. If you don't prefer too much of salt, you can reduce the quantity. Now here we have mixed everything well. Now let's move on to the process of tempering. So now let's keep this aside and let's move on to tempering. For tempering, let's switch on the flame and place a pan. Now into this let's add oil. So here I've added the oil. Let's wait till our oil is heated. Now here our oil is heated. Into this let's add mustard seeds. So here I'm adding 2 tablespoons of mustard seeds. Let's add them. And let's wait till our mustard seeds pops up. Now here the mustard seeds, they have begun to pop up. Now into this let's add dry red chilies. Here I am adding 6 dry red chilies broken into 2. Now into this let's add garlic. Here I am adding 3 whole garlic crushed roughly. So let's add 3 whole garlic crushed roughly. Let's fry the garlic well. Now here the garlic is fried well. Into this let's add half teaspoon asafoetida powder. Let's also add half teaspoon of turmeric powder and let's stir everything well. Now let's switch off the flame. So now we have to keep this oil aside for cooling down. We need not cool it too much. The oil should be little warm while adding this into our cauliflower florets mixture. So now let's keep it aside for cooling down a bit. Now let's add the tempering onto our florets mixture. Let's mix everything well. Now here we have mixed everything well. Now don't worry about the oil. After 3 days you can see that the oil will be floating on top. And now there is only one ingredient that should be added into our cauliflower pickle, that is lime juice. We'll be not adding it right now because we have added the oil which is a little warm. Not so it is not completely cooled down. So we have added a little warm oil. So once a pickle cools down completely, then we can add it. If you add this lime juice when our oil is hot, then the pickle will taste bitter. So let's wait till it cools down. Now here the cauliflower pickle, it has cooled down completely. Into this let's add lime juice. Here I'm adding 1 cup of lime juice. You can check the sourness. If you feel that you need to add a little more, you can add it. Now let's mix everything well. So here we have added all the ingredients required for making our cauliflower pickle and we have mixed everything well. So we will be using this pickle only after 3 days. After 3 days the oil will be floating on top and you can use this cauliflower pickle. So after 3 days you can store it in a glass jar or either in a food grade box. So let's wait for 3 days.
So here now our variety cauliflower pickle is ready. Now if you watch my channel, you'll get to know that I've done variety pickles using mango, gooseberry, brinjal, etc. So today's recipe, I've made a pickle using cauliflower. So do try this cauliflower pickle and do let me know your suggestions through comment box. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with variety videos. Till then, stay tuned to my channel.